Come on, bitch. There it goes. God, it took it a minute, didn't it? This item is probably good, but I'm just not... I didn't ask. I did not ask. Love the Resprite mod for this shit. Doesn't that look so good and stylized? I think the worst thing to happen to Isaac was being ported out of Flesh. Cause then the art style went away. Like, Nicalis tried their best to replicate it with a pixel style, but it's like way desaturated and like too symmetrical and nice looking. Like it took all the sharp edges off the original Isaac. I don't mean like it could have been more offensive, it's just like I really liked the weird vector art and the fucking doodles that you make in class. That was its art style. It was very homegrown. Don't say that about me, Scrumbungus. You don't fucking know me. Oh wait, you're talking about Isaac. I know you're talking about Isaac. That was my joke. It's totally fine. You can say whatever you want about me, as long as it also doesn't apply to all babies of Earth. If I'm in that fucking Venn diagram and in the other circle is like an infant baby's head, well, I'm gonna be mad. I am not alike to babies. That's a tinted rock right there, isn't it? Well, I tried to get out of that without taking any damage, but I just didn't... It wasn't in the cards. There we go. Let's say yous and I's get out of here. I've got to fight this guy plain based because I decided to re-roll the starting treasure room and now I got nothing. I'm holding out for a second re-roll. Like the greedy swine that I am. He should take damage from those bombs like every other first floor boss. It's absurd that he don't. Ugh. Like, this like baby plum level first floor boss makes me mad. Although the music is interesting. I was gonna say very good, but then it like reminded me of Caravan Palace. And I like couldn't endorse it as much after that. Just because that's really embarrassing. Motherfucker ate the penny. Now that's the mistake you made, friend. You gotta split God Game up into smaller I'll take that item. Smaller digestible segments. I watched Holly play it a little while ago, and although it did attempt to mush my brain into a fine paste, I would say my brain remains unpasted. Get bald. Go in my ball and get smaller. My cool new way of describing hurting people. Ugh. I just had a lot of Taco Bell. And I don't think my tummy guts liked it. Oh, my spleen! My aching spleen! I'm not taking a fucking bean. You can go come yourself. Brother, you can just sperm. That wasn't coughing. That was more like wheezing. Coughing is like, coughing! And then wheezing is the one that's like, ooh. No, that's courage. Well, you get the point. I tried to wheeze on demand and it sounded like a measly groan. I don't got all of my faculties right now. Because of the Taco Bell. I'm ketchup drunk. Come on, Chad. I've been so good. That wasn't that funny. It just hit me. It hit me in a place that hits close to home. Not for myself, but you feel me. I'm becoming sanity? In what way? I'm not obsessed with bad games. I don't eat moldy food. I don't consume heavy metals. Ketchup drunk. Oh, I see. I may make no sense and laugh at nothing right now, but I assure you, it is not ketchup. Hello. It's nice to see some people filing in even this late at night. It's okay, don't worry about being completely present. I don't think anybody is anymore. Hi, Wandering Sorcerer. I gotta say, you've taken a good opportunity to step in and try and make yourself known. It's like the middle of the night. Oh, why does he have a bar? Got a rectangle. That's funny. Yeah, I'll take PhD. What you got for me? A stat up. I'll take it. I don't call you a peasant. I'm not insulting you. Oh, that's not bad. His Isaac meter. Uh-oh, chat. Don't let his Isaac meter fill up. Or else he'll get really racist. And nobody wants that. Uh-oh, chat. You're about to fill the racist meter. And you know what happens when that fills. I can't think of a punchline that's not like just insulting a YouTuber. And I'm better than that. It's true and righteous, but it's still beneath me. It's low-hanging fruit. It's an easy way out, is what I'm saying. Not that it's not righteous to do so. It's still my burning white-hot sword of holy justice. It's just like I could also like practice my fisticuffs, you know? I could still like get better at kickboxing even though I got this really cool flaming holy sword of killing. Wandering Sorcerer! Oh man, I can only imagine what Snapchat filtering was like when it was like at its peak popularity. I say that assuming that people don't really use Snapchat anymore, but that's just because I don't use it. And I think it's kind of juvenile, the way people do use it. But I don't know, I'm not really big into gay hookup culture. I'm just kind of gay. So maybe legitimate things are happening on there. But on the other hand, it kind of just feels like the worst of coworkers and Bumble. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I stopped using it when all of my friends and I got out of high school. And so I no longer needed to communicate with other people through that channel. Oh, I didn't turn my fan on. Ooh. Chat, my rig is so busted that if I don't have an external fan powering my computer, my CPU locks itself because it overheats. Sanity was the reason I figured that out. It gets really, really hot in here sometimes, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I don't know why God is punishing me like this. I don't know what example they want to make out of me. But it's not fucking funny. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I just have to turn on an external fan before I do anything with my computer. Which, for somebody inside the machine, I will add, is a lot harder than you think. I've got like a Rube Goldberg machine every time I want to do something outside of the computer. It's, honestly, I'm kind of proud of the setup. I'm just gonna take that. Hey, give it to me. Oh, I'm not so sure about this item. I don't want to be rude and say it's your fault for live streaming on TikTok, Wandering Sorcerer. But, like, see previous sentence. I think we only think Vine was good because we were all young and stupid. Because what I remember most out of using Vine is the videos either being extremely racist, extremely sexist, or extremely misogynistic. Sorry, I said the same thing twice. Racist, sexist, bigoted in some way. Homophobic, transphobic, whatever. And just like having to filter through a lot to get to like one fucking Thomas Sanders Vine, which was never worth it. I ended up uninstalling Vine back in its heyday when it was really, really popular, because getting one good video took like 5 hours of scrolling. On TikTok, I can find things that are relevant to me faster, but that doesn't make me more comfortable. How much more of my data do you analyze? Like, I could tell that its algorithm started paying attention to how long you're on each video immediately. So you could accidentally, like, leave the screen open and get recommendations tailored to something that you just happen to leave on your phone for, like, 5 hours. It's way too personalized. Yeah, exactly. Vine compilations fucking MK Ultra'd us into thinking the Vine was good, retroactively, because we missed the addiction that short-form video content gave us. TikTok just makes me mad. Like, I can tell its algorithm is fighting me. I can tell it's trying to get me down the corporate rabbit hole that makes them the most money, which is the racist shit and the sexist shit. And I can also tell, like, I'm not having a good time. Why am I going through all of this if I'm not even enjoying it? It's kind of the experience of playing Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox 360. Like, I can tell in some universe, this would be something I could enjoy, but just the limitations of the way it was designed fundamentally prevent that. And in the end, it just makes me angry and sad. Overwatch is, I think, a better example, actually. Yeah, Overwatch is a far better example than Team Fortress 2 on the Xbox, now that you mention it. It really does suck because early Overwatch was genuinely enjoyable. I want to blame the shift to competitive for that change, that phase shift, but I can't say in good faith that that's the entire reason I stopped liking it. I might have just also been a lot younger and a lot dumber, or it genuinely could have had some merits. I mean, I could have been young and it could have had merits. They're not mutually exclusive, but for whatever reason, it's not what the experience is when you start the game now, and that's what matters. The function of a system is what it does. And whether it was because of what happened at Blizzard, or simply because we had rose-tinted glasses when it came to Overwatch 1 and early Overwatch, for whatever the reason, it's just not the game. Oh fuck, I got a mosquito bite. Shit. I made a post earlier today that was like, fuck bugs, I'm covered in bugs, but like, ugh, I actually am. It doesn't matter if Overwatch was ever good because it's shit now. And they want you to still pay like $60 for a skin or whatever the fuck. The bugs are out, ladies and gentlemen, and I would do anything to put them back in. You can go home. Like, I appreciate what you do. I really, really do. I just wish you were smart enough to know that landing on my body is going to freak me the fuck out, and it's not going to be fun for either party. I have no ill will towards bugs. It is evolution who I am mad at. What do you mean they're partnering up with Nissan? Overwatch? Didn't Mario Kart team up with Honda or something? Or Mazda? I stopped playing Mario Kart by the time that came out. Mario Kart 8 is just not good enough to warrant my attention. The music is phenomenal and the mechanics are great, but there's also just like, it's like kind of a cookie cutter Mario Kart game, so I never really cared for it. Anyway, how do you play as a car? Is that like a Hammond skin or something? I'm genuinely interested now. Now you've got my attention. This is how Overwatch can win. If it weren't for a car company, I would be like, fuck yeah. Sure, Blizzard, you can partner with something really stupid. If it's entertaining for me and not evil, I don't care. Okay, yeah, after Hammond skin, my second guess was gonna be Diva skin. You think people are gonna make SFM porn of people fucking the Diva car? Gotta, right? They gots to. I don't want either of those. Okay, maybe I'll take the double deal. What is it? That's not terrible. It's not the worst it could have been. Like, Diva already had a police skin. I think you can kind of do whatever you want with Overwatch skins, and like people will find a way to want to stick their dick in the armpit of it. Overwatch has the SFM porn version of tenure. Like, it served its time in the mines. Granted, you don't want to call the people that work there minors. That will get you the wrong search results. Don't do that. You won't be seeing Diva. You'll be seeing something else. At least don't look it up on Twitter. In other places, it'll probably automatically get filtered out. Or like Google will harvest your search data to just directly call the police on you. One day, Overwatch will be known solely as a porn game. Oh, I've got to wipe a tear out of my eye. We could have it so good. Meat and Foot Kingdom Steve? Like Minecraft? What does that mean? Who's Steve? That's scary, I don't know. Harvey? Hang on. What? I'm so lost, dude. Meet and Fuck Kingdom Steve right now. Okay, I'll go look it up. Oh, I have seen this. I've seen this. It just didn't make enough of an impression on my memory. Okay, I'm putting this on the screen. Hold on. Do I have an image for you? Thank you for the follow, Wandering Sorcerer. You're one of the villains of gaming now. That's what I genuinely should call fans of my channel. You guys want to be the villains of gaming? That kind of rules. I would be a gaming villain. I am a gaming villain. Fuck it, why not? Come play with me. Play in my space. Play in my funny world. I think that's Soppy's like official title, like on his driver's license. Or his passport or whatever. His diploma from school. He doesn't have a title like Doctor, but he does have VG in front of his name. It stands for Villain of Gaming. He always insists that we refer to him as Soppy VG, but we never do, because that's stupid. Roncosis, thanks for the follow. So sanity is good enough, but I had to earn my spot. I see how it is. You people think I don't notice who you follow and what chats you show up in? Oh, I do. I take notes, motherfucker. You just unfollowed and refollowed? Well, don't I look like an adult? You followed once already and I forgot about it. That's hilarious. Oi, it's the memory issues, alright? Don't take it personally. I do think I'm better than you, but it's because it's right, not because there's something wrong with you. It's genuinely because I'm just badass and awesome. And everybody mama wanna fuck me. And that's both parents, because guess what I'm fucking doing to your dad? I can't decide if this music sucks or I really like it. It's like it's too geek core. Why didn't it give me a soul heart? It said it gives you a soul heart at the beginning of each level. It's the first time I picked it up in the level. Why didn't it give it to me? How do I get to that? I just don't. I have to fly. That sucks. I'm not betting, and I don't want to give my keys away. I was hoping for maybe like a fortune teller. Oh, this sucks. What'd I do to deserve this, huh? Mean ass curse room. Yeah, I think honestly the music just might be like a bit overdone. I think I agree with you on that. There's just too much. It doesn't let its melody like rest. Hell, it doesn't have a chorus. It's the same intensity the whole time. There should be a room that's really nice to Isaac. There is one every floor. But then, after the first time, you have to pay for it. You get a free trial. Just like my channel. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, yes, you have. Yeah, I'll take the damage up. Whatever, man. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care, dog. Ooh, free item. Free item of damage. Wait, there were 2 shops on this floor and I didn't even register it. Ooh, I'll take BFF. And sure, I'll take Cyst. Just kidding, no I won't. I don't have any fucking money. Okay. Well, I have 8 bombs, so I could probably bomb both of these shopkeepers. gatekeepers and try and get 2 cents. All right, not great luck on the first roll. Let's see what you got for me, big man. What you got for me, big man? Ooh, a whole bunch of nothing. How unlucky does a guy gotta be for that to be the case? All right, I'll open the fucking mimic. 1 cent. Oh, you gotta be fucking my pussy with this. Right? Ah, hang on. Yeah! Give it to me. I earned that. I think that's all I want to do here, honestly. Yeah. I'm done here. I don't need knife piece 2. I don't care to do that whole sequence. I'm just gonna do an Xbox 360 and walk away, I think. Now, I like this track. This track's got a little something going on. This is like a Necrodancer track. That's what it's giving me. That's what I'm tasting here. When they take out that, like, organ synth, though, it loses me altogether. They overuse the fuck out of that in the Fiend Folio soundtrack. I need to turn this shit off. It's actually starting to piss me off. Not gonna lie. TBH. Not that I can do better, okay? I don't think I play instruments. I don't make the music that I play from. Let me just get that out of the way. Ow! Fuck off, you freak! I couldn't do better, but I don't know why this was the choice. I'm done with the comparative statements. Dog, I don't know why your shit sound like this. You posted this? This was the final draft, dog? Yeah, with a little more work, it'd be a Terraria. Exactly. Like, this is some fucking Friday Night Funkin' ass music. I'm not interested. You can take your Newground beats and you can go somewhere else. That's what this is. It's Newground music, but it's not authentic. Like, you're doing the test without reading any of the homework, you know? It feels like Stolen Valor. It's like somebody doing art that has done art for like a few years and is getting pretty good, you can tell. But like they didn't study the fundamentals. So there's like always something like technically wrong. Like the perspective don't make sense, or like a finger is on the wrong side of a hand. But it's like not bad enough to be mad about, honestly. Like it's actually really impressive for the work they've put into it. And it's not your place to say anything about it. It's their art. You can watch from afar, but that's about the most you really should be doing. Unless they ask, which they won't. But also, on the other hand, like... I don't know, man. I think you can do better than, like, tracing. This is completely hypothetical. I made up a guy. I made up a guy. This is not based on anybody. I just realized how specific that sounds. Yeah, they're like technically making art, but like fundamentally as a human being, you know that you're just kind of better than them. Like as part of your social class, you know? You could be doing better than like having to give them air to breathe, you know? In like an equal society, in a just society, okay? Like this guy doesn't exist. Like we've already, you know, we've already taken care of them. What an awful thing to say. I think this is a little too real because I had a friend back in like middle school that like they and myself would always get into these little cat fights, right? Just like dumb kid shit. And like the one accusation that they made that has stuck with me over all of these years was that I was copying them. Not like on a project or like their homework. No, like that I was copying their lifestyle. Which, if that accusation has never been levied at you before, let me reassure you, that isn't as insane as it sounds. Doug was 13 years old. Okay? They thought that because I also had My Little Pony notebooks, that I wanted to steal their place in life, their place in the social pecking order, namely, and felt upstaged by my confidence or something of the like, and wanted to take me down a peg. Middle schoolers are just kind of fucking mean, like for no reason. It's been years, like I don't even really talk to them anymore because it stung me real bad. And like, there's no tangible proof that this person still acts this way, right? Like, that never really got resolved, but also, like, we kind of said our goodbyes amicably. There was never really any significant bad blood after that. Not that I cared to ever acknowledge, let's be honest, but I don't know, one thing about, like, getting older, instead of being a weird teenager, is that, like, people will sometimes still, like, be dicks, even when there's no reason to be. And we'll just read other people like that because they're insecure about their own personalities. That's something you stumble onto, like, being autistic in public for a little too long, is that people will just kind of assume that you're being straightforward because you're lying somehow, instead of you're being straightforward because you are speaking literally and mean what you say when it comes out of your mouth. People will just kind of read you for filth like you're somebody else. Like, oh yeah, suddenly you've dictated my psychological diagnoses because, like, I didn't laugh at something I didn't think was funny one time, or like I said something that you thought was sarcastic, but like you just kind of assumed that it was sarcastic, and that's my fault. I don't know, y'all know me. I speak pretty dryly, pretty bluntly. When I'm in coworker space, that being work, I don't quite speak with such disdain. But, like, it doesn't mean that I'm unprofessional. I'm a professional bitch. What do I do in this room? Oh, wants me to slide this guy? Well, that's dumb as fuck. Yeah, fuck that. Okay. That was a lot of heavy shit for an Isaac run, huh? It's just funny reflecting back on these things. You can think you have the formula, but like interacting with other people is never gonna go exactly how you want it to. And then like introduce age variable in that equation, where like it's a child or an elderly person, and then it's like quadruple as unpredictable. Hell, you can go into it thinking it'll be the most normal conversation you've had, given all the signs, and yet people will just find a way to surprise you. Like how the imp streamer sometimes gets really, really raw on his streams sometimes. And you just kind of have to wait until he's done doing that. But then he'll like start telling jokes again. I promise. Please don't click off. You already have. You already did. My villains of gaming are disbanding. They've unionized and I have not met their demands. They're lighting my cars on fire. Not my 7 Teslas. I remember their names more than I do my own children. Ah! Your villains are nodding along pensively. That's beautiful. I need me some real fucking candy heads that don't close the stream even when I'm bad at games or start talking weird. No, I don't mean Diva. Please don't bring that up again. I was so blissful forgetting that it existed. I'm gonna fucking choke this run. I'm gonna blow the fuck out of this. This is in the shitter. How have I done so bad on the first floor with Cricket's body? What happened to my gameplay, man? Nowhere. It went nowhere is what happened to it. It did not go anywhere. Bitch stayed right the fuck there because I'm skilled. Ooh. 1 key is good enough for me. Let me go in the curse room. Check and see what that's all about. Well... Oh? Nice! That paid off. We have real different taste in games, so I'm marveling at your skill always. That's what surprises me about my audience. Like, unless it's like Minecraft or something, people generally don't play when I'm streaming at any given moment. I guess I try a good variety of things. I'm referring to like Dark Souls and Pokemon for a little while. Isaac. The fucking... What was it? Backpack Battlers that I did? The crossword? Like, what surprised me when I started switching my shit up was that people didn't click off for the games that they weren't really into. Like, I'm not big into numbers. I don't watch my viewer count during a stream. I find that, like, kind of doing it for the love of the game and for, like, the experience of trying to practice your comedy is more rewarding than, like, trying to get money out of it. Doesn't mean it doesn't make my life a little easier. Sure. That's a nice bonus every now and then, but I want to view it as a non-contingent reward for streaming. Like, it's just like making other kinds of art. Like, I'll post my art and every so often I'll get a commission that pays me money to do it. It's like, it's a little like gambling. If you just keep going at it, eventually sometimes you get money from it, and that's kind of cool. And you know what? I'll be honest, every so often I come back and re-listen to my own streams. I actually do it a lot. Not because I want to hear myself talk or anything like that. Oh, that item is ass. But because I'm, like, working on, like, what better jokes could I have made here? Man, I was kind of a dickhole. Or how did I miss that joke? That was right in front of me, you know? It's kind of like a free podcast about the person you agree with most on the whole planet. And then I have an actual podcast that I do with James that I haven't finished editing the second episode of, but we don't worry about that. We don't worry about that. It'll happen. I've got like 5 other things going on. We're cool. We're cool. Please don't use the worry command. Please don't use the worry command. It's all I fucking have left. Ooh, that chunked the fuck out of this dude. Bye-bye. First episode was good. You liked the podcast? Yay! 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 You don't know how happy that makes me to hear. I'm so happy. I just wanted people to like that one. I will not be taking eternal bombs. You can get fucked. Have I been to the cursor? No, I haven't. Whoop. Oh, this shit ass. I don't want that. I'm gonna take it anyway because I love gambling. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Podcast is good, as everybody is saying. It is only half an hour long. So it's good for a short commute. Or goofing off at work.
King of clubs.
No, let me go up! What the fuck? Let me go up! I can't go up! Help! No! The backpack was right there! No! Exit and reload. Oh fuck, I saw the room tooltip and everything and just didn't process it. Fuck! No! The school bag! God damn it! That sucks! I'm so upset about that, y'all! I am so upset! Why do bad things happen to bad people who deserve it? It lets me hold another item in my spacebar slot, which is the top left. Normally you can't do that. You have to pick up only one at a time. The one on the bottom right doesn't count. You can break the game in so many ways and rig the run and make it like... You can calculate strategies to win, like, and completely nullify the RNG if you do it right. It's so rewarding. It takes forever and it's always a pain in the ass, but it's fun. Fuck, I forgot to buy a key. Well, that was a gamble that didn't pay off. I feel like a fool. But a fool with an item. Oh, right, it's Curse of the Blind. Okay. Sure, game. The game wants itself to lag and then crash by giving me an item that shoots multiple smaller tiers. No, that's fine. We're cool. This level theme I can rock with. This level theme I fuck with. It's subtle. It doesn't feel like it's trying really, really hard. It's just kind of nice. It's understated, but it's not underdone. It's even got a bass track if you can hear it. It's very quiet. They mixed it really quiet for some reason. Can you make lag and crash commands? Sorry, I think somebody used either one of them. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. There should be a channel points reward to turn off the fan? Oh my god, that's really funny. That's really funny. It would increase audience interactivity. Brother, I'm not gonna let you damage the parts in my computer for funsies, but I have to admit, if I ever got another computer lined up that I would replace my current one with, because it's closer to happening than I would like it to be. Then I would definitely do that. Because that sounds hilarious. I need to have a rig, like, on deck, though, you feel? Like, I need to be moved out. Oh, this item makes the lights go. That's kind of weird. I didn't know it did that on this floor. Let me go curse room first, yeah. Curse room, first room. East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Schmeast Coast. Bebo. Bebo, bebo, babo, bibbo. What is this? Yara. Yoink. Oh? Yeah, baby, they were all good. Those purple coins can either give you a coin, take one coin away, which are about half and half, and then there's like random tiny percentile chances for other shit, like, oops, giving you an all stats upgrade, which is more common than it should be, I think. But it's still really fun. It makes picking up those coins a very exciting gamble. They put gotcha in Isaac. Oh, 3 frames. 3 frames a second. That's the best we got. Poor little I7. I can see her in the back turning that giant wheel. What grounds the flower? She's working real hard. Poor I7. She's doing her best. Nothing to stake a whoa. To stake a shick. Nothing to shake a stick at. Can you get negative coins? Not without the use of a specific item. Losing coins through those purple ones can't take your count into the negatives. Yeah, beasts of burden, like donkeys and shit, are like the Sisyphus of our times, except there's so many of them and they make bad noises and shit everywhere. But like, that's close enough to Sisyphus anyway, right? Who gives a shit, honestly? The funny way this is making my screen flash is, I think, doing bad things to my brain, but we're just not gonna worry about it. No, we're not gonna worry about it. It's probably fine. I can't imagine they would, I don't know, program a specific, like, subliminal message or something of the sort into the Morse code-esque flashing pattern. If you think about it, alligators are probably, no, rhinos and alligators are probably the orcs of our time. No, rhinos and hippos. Rhinos and hippos are the orcs of our time. Alligators are like almost like trolls. And not the animal from the Rage comics. Elves are flamingos because of the shrimp. Flamingos are definitely the elves of our time. I think that's fair. Ugh, I will never get used to that. Did I check the shop? What was in this bitch? Oh yeah, a whole lot of I don't know. That's cool, brother. Goodbye. That's mean to say to a devil, Scrimbungus. I don't live in a salt hell. I live inside the computer. You need to take some, like, diversity and sensitivity training. You can't just be saying that about people. I don't care how sharp my horns are. What do you mean, yet, infested slime? What do you mean salting that thing? What are you talking about? Looks around, looks back at you, looks down at myself, looks back up at you, more nervouser. Come on now. Have some reason. I would taste delicious with a good rub, but like... that's none of your business. What is this? I don't even know what that does. What do you do? Where's my buttons? These are the flat damage dealt by bombs spawned by the player. I don't really care. I don't want to play with bombs as my attack method. Yeah, don't put salt in the computer. Like, not only would I not appreciate that, but also, like, no more pewter. Guys, you're not gonna assault me, right? I know you're looking at me and you're seeing a big cartoon ham, and I could see you holding a fork and knife up, but like, it's just... I wouldn't taste good, okay? I wouldn't! I promise! That's an ass item. Why did I take that? I could have just re-rolled. I had one. Fuck my stupid baka life. You need to die. There it is. That didn't take as much effort as I thought it was gonna, which is totally fine. Let's just make it clear. I'm absolutely fine with giving it the solid 70%, maybe 60. I am a-okay with that. I have no qualms with it. If you need me to sit in the back and just nod and pretend that I'm listening, brother, you can depend on me. If you want someone that'll get nothing done, but will give you the confidence that they are, I'm your man, you know? I'm not taking that item. Both of these are ass. I won't charge that one. That's good, though. And that's why we do that. We double everything. For the swag of it. Does that mean this one also has a dime in it? Yep. Did somebody say profit? Because I did. I don't need a bone heart. That one took a coin from me. That one gave me 2 coins. They do different things. Picturing me in an interview doing exactly this? It's my routine. You're gonna love the part where I chug an entire bottle of hot sauce and then throw it up. Yes, I am gonna make you clean it up. Brother, you can just go away. Yeah, I know that deep down in my heart, that post has to be fake. Because, like, people don't do that. But also, like, please, can it be real? Oh my god, please. Please. Come on, I'm just a little guy, and it's my birthday. I'm just a little guy, and it's my birthday. Please. Come on. These are good-ass items. I want to take all of them. I'm not gonna take that. But I want it. Want it real bad. And now I shitted. I got so mad I shitted. Well, pick it up just to put it down, I guess. Maybe there's a battery guy in here? There was an item that lets me use my activated items, like the spacebar one and otherwise, if I incur a debt to do so, and I did, and it was worth it. I don't regret it at all. But, ooh, now that I'm in an energy debt, it takes my stats away until I get the charge back. Which is not fun, which is why I was looking for a charge. It all makes sense if you think about it. I'm trying so hard not to let this edible kick my ass. But I think it's kicking my ass, dude. I'm fighting the war on drugs, and the drugs are winning. I was gonna say, like, chat, stay in school or else you'll end up like me. But I'm, like, hot and sexy and everybody wants me. So, like, that wouldn't work. Actually, that's pretty true. I didn't really stay in school. If you don't stay in school, you will end up like me, and that is a promise. So take that as you will. It's a good-ass game. Normally, games don't hold my attention for more than like a few months to a year. And Isaac has kept me enthralled over, God, at this point, like over 10 years now, which is crazy. Which is insane and crazy and demented and fucked up. This is a good-ass game, y'all. Like, Flash or otherwise. I used to run this on my piece of shit laptop. Like, I fucking hacked my MacBook Air in high school. Put a Windows emulator on it. Just so that I could launch Steam without the admins seeing. And I played the fuck out of this in class. It would burn the top of the desk. Like, that thing, my current rig has shit fans. That thing got hot enough to burn. That was good times. I did not like being inside of that. You can't put sunscreen on for that weather. That's just... Ugh. Oh, it's the part of the game where I can't see anymore. I forgot about this when you have a run with big enough tears. It's the part of the game that everybody loves. The part where your eyes go away. That's always a treat. Oh, they gave me TNT barrels for this boss fight, so I just didn't have to think. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool of you, game. Goodbye. Huh. Well, that item is busted. Wonder what mod that's from. Okay. Yeah, I'll use that. Yeah, sure, fuck it, let me in. Let's go. Jury's out on this song as well. Like, they broke... It's an interesting song, and I really liked the backing instrumental. But once they break out that organ synth, man... It's over! You don't have an idea for your song at all. You just think the MIDI sounds cool. There's no conceptualization. And for art, that can sometimes be fine. But, like, this is for an Isaac song? Like, for a floor that you're gonna play 500 times? I'm sorry, but my standards for a track I want to listen to when I play a roguelike are really, really high, because you're ideally gonna be hearing that song a gazillion times. That's one of the things I disliked about Hades. The boss themes were great, but the level themes were, like, really frustrating after a little while. And that's if you play as many runs as the game wants you to. Also, it's really funny that the main musician also voiced Zagreus. I don't know if anybody else knew that. That might just be me. But doing research on the musician turned that up, which is really, really funny. Sure, fuck it. Let's just make my tears never go away and collapse onto the other side of the screen. That can only make this better, right? It's kind of the way I felt about Doom's music. Sorry, Max just whelped. Behind you. I think he had a nightmare. Poor thing. He was fighting some demons. It's kind of the way I feel about Doom 2016's music. I think it's really, really good, like, on paper. But, like, actually listening to it back a trillion times, it gets very, like... I don't want to say predictable, because if you've heard a song before, you can't call it predictable for knowing where it goes. But, like... I don't have any problems with it fundamentally. Like, it has the fundamentals very well. There's just not a whole lot more to it. On, like, a trillion listenings. I certainly couldn't have made it. Let's get that clear. On a production level, it's, like, amazing. I don't know. This is a difficult criticism to put into words. Nonetheless, levy against a piece of art. Yeah, it's a piece of music that needs a game. It's not a piece of music that stands on its own as something you listen to in your free time, at least for me. And that's, for me, partially just because I love music with vocals that I can sing along to, as opposed to instrumentals. But I can appreciate those too in their own ways. And for one reason or another, some game soundtracks aren't those soundtracks that I can listen to just on their own. They don't fit the bill, and that's fine. But, like, the original Flash Isaac soundtrack, as simple as it was so incredibly catchy. I can't see anything. I can't see what's happening or where I'm going. It doesn't matter. We win those. We take those. That's easy for us. We don't even worry about it. We don't even care. This is micromanaging. This is useless. I don't care about any of these. I'll take a damage multiplier. Fuck yeah. What did this card that I'm holding even do? No, the card, dinkus. Right, I forgot to use that the whole floor. That's fine. Not a huge deal. Yeah, pop music is the same. I detest listening to pop music. Because to me, it's all shopping music. To me, music is an art form and should be respected a little more than just something you'd hear in a Target. Which is like one of the reasons I don't really like comedy music that much. Even as clever as Bo Burnham stuff can be. It's like, I don't know, not that people aren't allowed. What does this do? Above pedestal. Removes pedestal. Oh, that's ass. Yeah, no, I don't want that. It's not that his music is violating something sacred. It's more like, I feel like you could be using this talent for something that contributes to the human race a little more than a comedy album. Because it all tends to be a little bit Cro-Magnon. Like, I don't know. I don't come away from those sorts of things feeling really good about the human race. As much as comedy music can be funny. It's just like, oh, great, I listened to that. I could have been like, I don't know, spending time with my friends. Or like, comedy's gotta be really significant to me in order to spend my time with it. Which is why I'm amazed that people watch my streams, because like, this doesn't feel that valuable to me at all. But it's like, man, you really just like shat that out into the world. Like, that wasn't something that you cared for or put significant amounts of thought and effort into, aside from like what is funny here. No way. The fucking school bag. Yeah. Yeah, you take those. Yeah, Bo Burnham was the only really good musical comedian that I could think of that, like, had a defensible position, because the rest of them I can't stomach. I listened to Tiny Meat Gang for a little while, like, back when it was in vogue. And it was a little better, I think. Because there were points that you could tell they put like a genuine amount of effort into it. And then there were points where it was like, okay, this is all just like post-ironic. I don't want to hear this. I would rather you make something that you can actually be proud of than instead of like a shitpost song. No offense. I will take like a bad piece of something genuine over a good piece of something ingenuine any day. It's why, like, I will never concede when people are like talking about how they love a corporate media property or like some sort of franchised brand that they can revolve their personality around. It pisses me the fuck off. I don't care what ships you have. I don't care what medias you're into. If I want to get to know you, I'll ask about who you are. Not who your comfort character is. I couldn't give less of a shit. Like, Like, Weird Al is probably the only competent musical comedian, and even then, I don't find his shit funny, like, at all. Because song parodies just aren't funny. I don't care how clever your lyrics are. They're always based on timely references, so they'll be unfunny in like 5 years. The best thing they can be is nostalgic, and that's it. Yeah, these people worm their way into popular media properties and positions of like production power every single time. Because the kind of people that consume that kind of thing and think it's enjoyable are also the kind of people that listen to Target music. And sure, there's probably a significant amount of market manipulation to that. Musical comedians are often inoffensive and like dancing around the real ideas behind the like real messages in their songs. Because they can afford to do that, because like popular media properties and icons often operate under a guise of plausible deniability, as so if something in retrospect is viewed as racist, they can claim they did not intentionally mean to do it, but that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Just laugh at the guy pointing to his boner and singing a song about having a boner. That's funny, right? If you don't laugh at me, I'm not gonna feel like a male feminist anymore. Please laugh. Please laugh. You have to help me convince myself that I'm funny. And because everybody feels insecure about how not funny they are, everybody should be laughing. Yeah, like it's almost like a self-pride in the fact that they're telling a joke at all. I agree. The bar is very low. And it's always like the easiest joke too. Not always, of course. I say that hyperbolically, but these are the things that stick out in my mind when I imagine one of these. Because I've heard a lot of like stand-up sets and tracks from musical comedians. There was a point in my life where I found it very entertaining, and I realized like it's because I wasn't engaging with the centers of my brain that I engage with when I usually consume and digest pieces of art. And it made me realize, like, if I'm not engaging with this in a way that's meaningful, why am I engaging with it at all? Why does it make me feel empty like this? Why is it not satisfying for me? And that's because it's like juvenile. It's like, oh, what's that, 40-something-year-old man? You're going to sing about how you don't have any sex even though you're 47? It's really funny. Oh my god, that's like really funny. And you also think women are people? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's really funny. Oh my god, you also have a bumper sticker on your car that says my other ride is a Tarrasque? That's like crazy! Can I suck your cock? Oh, what a good time for a raid. welcome in, everybody. What a good time to not have context. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. I'm kind of off my ass, so... Right now I'm complaining about how comedy music is kind of nothing and I don't think it's very funny. And I've been trying to come up with a way to justify that I'm such a hater for it. And my conclusions are it's not meaningful art. And also the people that are into it are just kind of... They have low standards for the art they interact with. And I'm specifically complaining about that Ninja Sex Party shit. That Bo Burnham shit. Like, you can have a joke in your song and still have it be charming. Weird Al is a great example of that. Doesn't mean I find all of it funny. Doesn't mean I find any of it funny. I find most of it really unfunny. When I'm in a mood to listen to music, I never think, fuck, what I really want to hear is a bunch of jokes about how a guy is not getting his dick sucked. And that's like the funniest thing all day, because guys are supposed to get their dick sucked. That's like so funny. Or the classic joke that a guy has a dick. That one challenged me, honestly. That one changed my perception of comedy altogether. Some good ass items tonight, fellas. I don't know how, like, our standards must have been really low collectively as a species when Ninja Sex Party was really big. Because, like, there's no other explanation for why that was let. I can't see. Cool. There's no other explanation for why that was able to, like, just be let loose for so long. Without any sort of, like, hey, why the fuck are you... Why did anybody laugh at this? Ever? I would say production quality is like my #1 criterion for enjoying music. A song's gotta be well produced. Or at least well conceptualized. Because I can listen to a guy playing out of his garage. But, like, it's also gotta have a reason to exist in my mind. Like, the post-ironic, I'm making something because I'm angry at the concept of making something on a very superficial way is exhausting. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that Homestuck shit. I'm tired of that, like, faux BuzzFeed shit. My capacity to ignore media, that exists for no reason is empty. I don't want to turn my brain off anymore. I want to surround myself with things that are meaningful. So yes, I'm not going to pick Ninja Sex Party. I want to do Silence of the Lambs shit to your music. Stop making Target music! I do not want to go shopping! I think I awoke to this phenomena when Imagine Dragons was first becoming really big on the radio. And I wasn't quite able to formulate why I disliked it so much other than the fact that it sounds like shit. But also, like, what it represents. One of my favorite ways with engaging with art is trying to figure out the purpose behind the creation of it, the reason it exists. It's really interesting trying to reverse engineer this stuff because it can reveal to you your biases in consuming art and engaging with these things as well. Which I don't need to do because I'm not biased in any way. But I heard it can be cool for other people. CT Rainbow, that's really funny. Hey, you could say they make some comedy music. It's comedy to call it music. Real Statler and Waldorf hours. Huh. Okay. Vampire powers. That's cool. Why am I still on this floor? Oh, it's because it's the chest. Nobody say anything about the name of this floor. If you're sexual... Well... I mean... My buddy has a really good comedy band that needs a new writer. Man, this song is kind of cool. It's a shame I can't process. Like, I had a second half of that joke. It's just not gonna happen, dog. This is like those dancing fruits, but for extremely autistic individuals. EAI, if you will. EAI! Would be real nice to see what's happening here, actually. Are those my fires? No. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Man, the bitrate for this has got to be ass, right? You probably can't see anything that's going on. There we go. Wow. Okay. Hey, good run. Oh, don't crash. Damn it! Oh, Bessie's just a little sensitive. She just don't like to be poked in the wrong way. It's fine. It's fine. I don't have too many mods installed. And if you insinuate I have a problem, that's really gonna make me upset. It's starting back up. She needs a moment. I think I've complained about the music in this game enough. I have some tracks I can play. No, not that. 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 I opened the wrong thing. Oops.
Isaac and his mother.
I almost opened a different project. It's not a No! No! I was trying to escape to pause it and quit the game! Damn it! I'm a professional. That's okay. Let me put some music on anyway. Boop. This is not the Danny Phantom theme song. Have you tried the Excelsior music mod for The Binding of Isaac? Yes, I have, and I got sick of it very quickly. Do not use the quit command. Please. Oh my god, I just looked over at the Villains of Gaming picture and what I thought was the Nostalgia Critic. No, that's Spampton. You'll have to forgive me. I just got Doug Walker jump scared. It's fine. It's fine. I can recover from this. Now, for the love of God, hit space and not escape. Where's the... There it is. Okay, it's capturing. Cool. Let's turn music off. And let's turn other music down. And maybe change the track? Again? I'm just not feeling that. Alright, I can get down with that. I'm a particular bitch, in case you haven't noticed. Come on, baby. Come on, baby! Oh, that's not what you want to see. I don't give a shit. Close all that. Oy. We're off to a great start. This is a really, really good item to start with. I don't want to blow this. If I throw this run, I walk away. Am I dealing really good damage? No, I'm not. I'm just shooting 4 tiers at once. That makes sense. I would like that item. A Hemomancer. I need to stop fucking watching Northern Lion, dude. It's making me quote things that he says that he got from his chat, that his chat got from other chats, that like nobody else has heard of on the planet and are only funny to me because I know what that is. The bit of Theseus, yes! Like, I don't even know if it's made out of the same parts. Definitely doesn't resemble. Oh, I'm using a setup to listen to this song that's like letting me hear parts of the audio in the background that I'm not normally able to hear. I got me some open back headphones like a few years ago. That was a really good investment. The depth of sound you can get from these sorts of things is great. You just have to be not listening around other people because the sound do back open. But otherwise, like, they're great. Really good fullness of sound. I had HyperX Cloud 2s. That's a good item. That's a good ass item. Before my current open back headphones. And honestly, the only difference in sound that I could make out without like giving it a full range test was the highs, the mids and the highs, because the HyperX Clouds were really great for bass. Surprisingly, they had a very full bass. It wasn't like a deep or anything. It wasn't like super richly textured, but it had a good rumble to it. And my current pair is a little, I think like a tiny bit weaker on bass, if I had to estimate. But like, you'll be hearing things that normally you can't hear. I don't even know what that item did. It gave me a worm that I ate. It made Isaac eat a worm. My dude just ate a worm. Fuck yeah, little guy. RFK item. It's too soon. Wait, he's not dead. No, it's fine. That's really funny. I like this song a lot more than I feel like I should. If he's still kicking, we might need to change that. I'm not making a threat on his life. I'm just kind of postulating. I'm just thinking out loud. You can't arrest me for a thought crime, even if I make it not a thought anymore. More of like a dream. I mean, we could share a few more worms, yeah. Clearly the one didn't kill him, so like, what's the harm in it? He might use them to upgrade his mind flare powers. Wait, okay, I just thought of another video game soundtrack that's a really, really good one that I would definitely go back and re-listen to. Fucking Skyrim! The battle theme and the walking around the giant map theme. I forget what the songs are called. One of them Secunda or something? So re-listenable. Ish. Bug on me. Bug on me. Not a bug, was a crumb. This is why I hate summer. Skyrim soundtrack is a classic, and I will not take anybody insulting her. She has done so much for us. She made my 30 fights with wolves so much more bearable. I fucking hate summer. If it could be winter all year round, like, I need to move to Greenland. Legitimately. No, get in the hole. No, get in the hole. There we go. Yeah, I don't need to use a bomb. What does this do for me? Whatever. I don't know what this does for me. Money! Dineros! Pretty pennies for me. Pretty pennies for me. Taking chances at... Oh, it's finger bone. I know that. I know that. Yeah, I'll take Mom's key. Whatever. And the soul heart. You know what? Yeah, probably a wise investment. And this gives me... what? A fire rate up? I like those little purple flies. They floaters! Oh my god, I love those little purple floaters. Thought they were so cute. Oh, get away from me. So my reward for that whole boss fight was infinite bombs for this floor and then nothing. That's really cool. Gotta be down here? Ooh, that's a good item. We take that. Damn, what a good secret room. You know what? I can't be salty about the boss fight item. Wig. Good ass track. I probably say that every time I hear it. It doesn't matter. It's a good ass track. I don't know what items I'm getting. I hate the Curse of the Blind. Whatever. Just take whatever's closest. Who give a shit? Doesn't make a difference. I wish there was something you could do about the curses other than just get good luck with an item that gets rid of them. I was hoping that would be it. That would be a great clip. It is kind of fun having an item that just makes dudes small. For no other reason than making them small. I mean, yeah, you can step on the enemies when they're small to kill them. But usually it's more risky than it is like an actual strategy because they'll unshrink before you can get over to them. You can small people and Duke Nukem? That sounds fucking badass, dude. Stop it! Dude! You making me really nervous! Come on, dude. I would say eat shit, but kind of already done. Alright, I'll just go Angel Deals. It's fine. Oh shit! Hey, thank you so much for the gift sub, Anon. Much appreciated. Ah! The gifter. I wonder if James recovered from their anvil operation. It looks painful. Oh yeah, did they do well at God Game? I never asked. I didn't even process that that even happened. Is that God Game tournament isn't like over already? It can't be. That takes like forever for one game. What does it mean to fly in the freedom? Like, that's kind of nothing, right? Oh, I kind of want to take almond milk and see what happens. Yeah, fuck it, right? You gotta get silly with it. Oh, I'm gonna make so much money. I need to go spend. Okay, maybe I should not be spending. I've decided no more spending. Our spending plan is just to not spend any money on anything. We'll figure it out. Hey! You're not supposed to be here. Get out of here, little dude. Oh good, a speed up is exactly what I needed. Oh, I forgot there was more rooms in this floor. I just didn't even notice there was more. I still, like, what does it mean to fly in the freedom? Freedom isn't something you go into, so what are the logistics there? Is this something like everybody else knows that I don't? Are you all in like some sort of secret club? Can I be in the flying inside of freedom club? That's actually, I don't know if I want it. That sounds like it's very specific and sucks. But I guess people join clubs to do one thing all the time. Like book clubs. You think there's like a fuck club? Where people like fuck each other, but there's no sexual tension behind any of it. They just kind of meet up to do it like as a sport. Like, practicing. You think there's sex practice? You think there's sex competitions? Man, we'd be in a better society if we had sex competitions. I'm just saying. I'd love to see how people tried to measure the metric of who did sex the best. A panel of judges, like, sitting at a table next to a bed. Just, like, intensely staring at two dudes going at it. They're all straight. There's not a single erection under that table. It's all for the love of the game, like football. They're like drawing on top of the camera footage of the guys having sex with like X's and O's, and here's where he should have made that interception. He just completely missed all the signs. He could have gotten away with edging 5 more minutes if he just didn't try and make that risky play, John. Well, Steve, that's how big changes are made in this industry. I'm sure we can all remember that famous finger technique. That Georgina finger blast implemented in '81 that changed the face of the sport forever. I'm sure none of us have forgotten it. We can afford to be a little different. We can afford to be a little risky with our techniques. And we'll see if our next contestant agrees with that philosophy. And then the like lower thirds fades away as the ESPN highlight of the game continues. Yeah, there'd have to be like a tech and a meta. You're right. It would have tech. Would people be like juicing up? People would have to be like injecting steroids in their tongues and shit, you know? People would definitely like through drugs and shit, like alter their asses to be fatter. People kind of already do that, but it wouldn't be for a sport cheating reason, which I think is really, really funny. Yeah, I got an ass extension because I wanted to make other people lose by coming faster. Yeah, I got a tummy tuck because it gives me a 0.5 second advantage in the cishet men category. I'm gonna get world record. There's gotta be refs with like colored flag system as well for fouls. It's definitely gotta have wrestling rules where like they have technical definitions of like what pins are and shit. So it's like, oh, it only counts if they come, if they actually splurt a little, and it's the other guy on the opposing team like starts cussing out the ref. And everybody in the stadium around them is like fighting each other, booing and hissing and screaming. The play is deemed controversial for the next 30 years. And forever changes... that was an actual bug. And forever changes the reputation of the sport. No, wrestling is already sex. It's just not overtly sex. It has plausible deniability. Much like how they might be giants, wrestling might be sex. That being, it can say that it might not be. They don't want to admit one way or the other because either way would look bad on them. When did you get here, bitch? Okay, turn him yellow, I guess. Mods, encase him in his own piss. Another great Northern Lion clip I saw on my dash earlier today. Mod, show him a pic of his parents when they're old. That fucking broke me, dog. That man is so funny. Who let that old balding father be funny? Like, genuinely funny. Is it because I'm getting old? No, it can't be. I know what Skibidi Toilet is. I'm not aging out of the hip demographic. I don't care about the hip demographic in the first place, which obviously means I'm with it. It was a bad time, but I kind of miss being unemployed so that I could sleep in tomorrow. Getting really, really good sleep is like one of the very few upsides of being unemployed. I was in hell, but I was also getting so much sleep. So like if I needed to rush out to get something done or there was like an emergency or something, I could just go handle it. I got to have time for myself in the middle of the day, which never happened before. And I could do it on weekdays. So I could go outside without like having to worry about kids or anything, you know? Don't know why that song ended in the middle of it. That was odd. Oh, the Mother 3 soundtrack is another soundtrack that definitely stands on its own. Why won't these dudes die? Oh my god, go away. Cease. Be gone. My god. I think maybe taking almond milk in this run was a mistake. A mistake that I shouldn't have done. Oh, fuck. I should have didn't. Oh, y'all, I'm really tired. I think after this boss, I actually might just go night-nights. Go sleepy vibes, because I need it. I am so off my ass. Yeah, that's always rewarding when you take the item trying to be goofy and silly and you get rewarded by, like, your run being fucked a little. That's always a good time, right? Dude, eat my ass. Just die already. Just go away. Oh my god. Is that really how little of his health bar I've gotten? I'm sorry, is he not taking damage? No, he wasn't taking damage that whole time. This is the only time I'm actually giving him damage. This sucks. This really sucks. I'm out of bombs. If I had, like, money equals power or something like that, this would be really great. But even then, not by much, because I have almond milk. I really thought I was cooking with that. Or, like, a lump of coal would be good. Technology. Flat stone would be cool. Although that would lag the shit out of my game for sure. This boss sucks and has kind of always sucked. It just has too much health. It does kind of feel like every boss has too much health when you have a sucky build though. But like, I did everything right. Alright, you know what? That's gonna be it. That's it. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm not having fun anymore. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go pet my dog. Oh, that makes me upset. Oh, fuck that. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I appreciate it. Have a great night.